I'm Michelle from the Sterling Tribune, a proud member of the Gonna Geek Network, just like the show you're listening to now. The opinions expressed are those of each individual host. Check out all the other podcasts at GonnaGeekNetwork.com and get ready because geekiness begins in 3, 2, 1.
Stand by for a brand new episode of All Things Good and Nerdy.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to episode 281 of the All Things Good and Nerdy podcast, recorded live on October 8th, 2017. We are running a little late getting started because my computer decided to have a little shit fit before we started the show 5 minutes beforehand, and none of my webcams worked. And when I say none, I mean any of the three plugged into my computer.
It had a what?
Shit fit.
Is that like the sequel to a Fitbit?
Yes, we'll go with that. I don't know.
That's your Willy Dumb joke of the day. Brought to you by Willy.
I don't actually have
There
a
will
bump
probably
for
be
that,
more.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to find a bump for the Willy Dumb joke of the day?
Nah,
Willie, I think you're just stupid.
that's fair.
That's fair. That works.
There will probably be more throughout the day.
That is true. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us live. We have the full crew here today. And how are things going, folks?
I'm tired.
I will second that emotion.
So what you're saying is right after the show, it's nap time.
No, I have so much to do. But on the plus side, I get to go see Chasing the Dragon today because we found where it is playing in Chicago. So I'm very excited.
That's what you meant by that. Okay.
It's a movie starring Donnie Yen and Andy Lau, who are two of my favorite Hong Kong actors. And I have no idea what it's about, but they're my two favorites, so gonna go see that. And then Jackie Chan's The Foreigner came out this weekend too,
I thought that was next
which
weekend.
I need to. Or was that? Is that next weekend?
Next
I just
weekend,
know that that's
think.
another one I have to go see.
Is that the one that's Jackie Chan taken?
Yeah.
Yes, and has
Okay.
James Bond in it, a.k.a. Pierce Brosnan.
Okay, I thought you were like, wait. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Still need to see that one too.
Sailor Poland asked, does Chasing the Dragon run at 420?
No, it's 3:45. Ha, sucker.
Yeah, I don't think Opium has a specific time like weed does.
After the previews, it might be 420. You never know.
That's true. It is an AMC we're going to, so it's going to be 45 minutes of previews.
Oh, yeah,
Probably.
that's no fun.
You're getting previews for all the trailers that are coming out tomorrow.
Star
You guys
Wars
see Mark
trailer
Hamill?
tomorrow.
Yeah, Mark Hamill went nuts on Twitter this morning.
No,
Yep.
I haven't been on
Star
Twitter
Wars.
yet.
Star Wars is tomorrow. Get a Star Wars trailer
Yay.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Willie's barely able to contain his enthusiasm.
Woo.
Well, since Willie's that excited, I'm just going to play the bump. That's the wrong bump.
Live from the ATGN studios on the internet, it's the news of the week.
So my mistake was reorganizing my soundboard to try and make things more efficient. So when I'm supposed to hit the news of the week bump, I accidentally hit the outro bump. But yes, your ears do not deceive you. This is the news of the week. It's that portion of the show we run down the most interesting, geeky, or nerdy news that we can think of from the past week and share it with you guys. And I will let Naki go first. What do you got for us?
Hang on, I'm coughing.
All right, I will not let Naki go first. I'll go first instead. Well, I didn't know she was coughing. There's no camera anymore, so I'll go first. I don't know if you guys heard one of the cornerstones of internet communication I used to use when I was in high school and college has announced it is shutting their doors, I believe, in December. AOL Instant Messenger finally shutting down.
To be honest, I didn't realize that was still a thing.
I thought
Does
the
anybody
same thing.
remember their screen names? Because I do.
I remember what my screen
use
name
it.
was.
I mean, not AIM, but I mean, I still use the name in a lot of things.
South Porky.
But that's much better than my first one I had. Oh God,
Which
I was a dumb tween.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Is it like
first one.
XOXO My Black as Soul?
No, it's not emo at all. It's Superfly W10.
Wow.
Wow.
That is one of my favorite things at work is when at the front desk when people would have to come in and you're setting up their case and you ask them for their email and you realize that they're an adult now but they haven't changed their Yahoo email since they set it up when they were 14 and it's goddamn ridiculous and they have to say it out loud. I've literally had people write them down and pass it to me because they refuse to say it out loud.
But I mean, you could just get a new email address.
You could, but some people are just lazy.
It's true.
Oh,
I mean, but going AOL Instant Messenger, that was VegBook before you had VegBook, when people would have their random away messages that were subtly veiled comments towards someone and
away messages. Oh man, it was work to craft the best ones, especially when you were using like song lyrics.
yes.
Oh man, yes.
No,
I think I missed all that when I was in the Navy. All of that was happening while I was on a ship. I remember playing with like my buddy's web TV, but I never had an AIM account.
So how old are you, Anthony? Are you crotchety? Are you?
I'm just before crotchety. I'm 39.
You haven't hit crotchety yet.
I do have
Yeah,
some
remember-
news.
I was in high school when they invented the internet. I'm fucking old.
Al Gore?
Yeah, me and Al Gore got together with the military and invented the internet when I was in high school. That's how fucking old I am.
Well, this just in, I had to look it up because I saw this a while back. Apparently, I saw this 2 years ago, May 8th of 2015. The news was how many people still use pay for AOL. That was 2.1 million people.
Wow.
Isn't that scary?
Wow.
That's 2.1 million dumbasses here.
And Kevin Smith
something.
and Ralph Garman were two of them.
Oh geez.
All I can remember though with some of this AIM stuff was I made it a point to not use the main AIM client, because if you use Trillion, you could turn your away status on and stay away and actually talk to people, because there were some people, there was this one girl that was so annoying. Anytime I went off of away, I'd get a message. I was like, God damn it, leave me alone.
Oh,
So
See,
I had to
you could do that with AIM in the later years. You could turn on you could keep your away message on like always.
I did not know that. So I downloaded Trillion to do that, which also tied in like Google Chat and ICQ and things like that. But I made it a point of like, if I do this, I can stay away, I can still talk to people, and I don't have to deal with this crazy woman.
All right. Wait, there's an update. There's an update. As of May 8th, 2017, still 2.1 million people who are dumbasses still paying for AOL. $20 a month.
Sailor Poland has a very valid question. Are you sure they're paying and not just using up their free discs?
Oof, that's a good point. But that is $20 a month for dial-up internet.
I remember when those used to be everywhere.
Yeah, they were.
I
like
remember when
every
people used to
checkout
buy-
line and things like
Yeah,
that.
every checkout line at every grocery store, every gas station in America had AOL discs.
Yeah,
100 hours free.
Wait, it was. I mean,
Yeah.
Here's what's interesting though is nowadays no one uses it. Go back to 2001. TechCrunch said AIM had 100 million worldwide users of AOL Instant Messenger. So in 16 years, the internet morphed. You got Facebook Messenger, Twitter, and all of those things that basically killed off AIM.
Text messages, GChat. I use GChat all the time.
Yeah, me too. I'm actually starting to use Discord some too, but that's neither here nor there. Now, in this article they have on the NPR site, they actually do have some tweets they embedded that talk about people's memories of AIM. We sort of talked about that. I want to mention a few of them. One here says, my first high school boyfriend broke up with me over AIM. Then I put up Patty Griffin's Let Him Fly as my away message. Rest in peace, AIM.
Oh my god. I had a boyfriend dump me over AIM too, and then I put up Linkin Park lyrics.
Yep, that was the other thing people would do is go with the
wow.
Linkin Park lyrics.
Yep.
This other account says, today we celebrate the life of our middle school flirting platform with the best AIM memories. And yes, that is exactly what AIM was middle school and high school flirting.
Oh yes. Especially if you use the winky face.
Oh yeah, that was scandalous.
Yes,
Jesus.
winky face was super scandalous.
She wants my wink.
And then finally, one last tweet they had embedded on there, which is kind of a moment I had a few years ago. He goes, just logged into my AIM for the first time in over 10 years. No contacts online, like visiting a childhood home long after it's abandoned. So I did log into my AIM account about 3 years ago because I was like, I wonder if it still works. And there were 3 people online. And I went, no one used this, and promptly logged out and don't remember my passwords to anything.
I kind of wish I could remember what my passwords were, because I had I had the X. I put it in the chat room, but the XX Anakaya XX. That was Anakaya is my full middle name. And then there was also the one that I used most frequently, and I wish that it was like still available as a as like a handle for things, but with Space Monkey Mafia. And it was from a Billy Joel song that I misheard when I was a kid. The other one was Jekka 1234 because most kids could not, or when you're babies, you can't pronounce Jessica, so it was Jekka, and so it was Jekka 1234. S's aren't a thing when you're a baby.
So rest in peace, AOL Instant Messenger. I will miss you for all of the awkward attempts of flirting that I had in high school and college with you. Only a few.
I will not miss you. I will not miss you at all. You did nothing for me.
Oh man, I miss AOL chat rooms.
I don't miss that one bit. But AIM, that was my college way of, hey, have you done your homework for this class? Did you figure out how to do this? And like, here, let me scan this and send it to you. And we used it for so much crap like that. And then, of course, the obvious college stuff of, hey, what's up? Winky face.
Yeah. Winky face, scandal, winky face. And then, well, we used to make private chat rooms because we were nerds and that's what we would do. So like we would make private chat rooms and we would all like, I had culinary school one specific, I had WoW specific, I had, or whatever Warcraft game I was playing at that time specific, I had, and then I had like the public one, which was usually mostly Lord of the Rings. Oh no, we had a Lord of the Rings private one too.
See, this is the memories that we leave behind.
Where you chatted about walking?
Thankfully.
Mostly about how hot Legolas was in the movies. Oh my god, you are my hero. Thank you.
So much walking.
And I just had a breakfast delivered to me.
Is it pancakes?
No, it's eggs. He made French toast yesterday.
Well, since Nagi's gonna eat her breakfast, then I won't make her do news next. So
no,
it'll still be warm, and I'll say, "Hey,
it's okay,
Anthony, what's your news?" So Nagi can eat her breakfast.
Too late.
My news of the week is we got a trailer for something that looks like they really nailed. It looks like they got it completely right. The Brian K. Vaughan Runaways is coming to Hulu. And the first trailer is out where we get introduced to all the characters and I think almost all of the parents. And so it's a nice, fairly long setup trailer. You get most information you would expect going into the show. It's pretty much a group of kids are all hanging out, and like all teenagers, they think their parents are jackasses, and that because they're teenagers, they think their parents are evil. But in this case, all these kids are correct. Their parents are a supervillain group called the Pride. And so in the trailer, they show that the kids find out that their parents are all actually, in fact, supervillains, which is why they become the Runaways.
I'd find it hard reading that too.
My first question.
It looks good.
Do the teenagers actually look like teenagers?
Mostly. Yeah, the one girl that, because there's on the, I can't remember her name. There's a really young yeah, there's a really young one that's got super strength. And they went a little older, and I want to say they changed her ethnicity in the casting. But yeah, because in the comic, one of them is like 8, she's a little girl, and so in the show, I think they made them all teenagers just so it kind of fit better. It seemed to make more sense. But yeah, James Marsden is in it as like a Brainiac type thing, if I remember correctly, or is he one of the Ultrons? I need to reread the book, but either way. It looks freaking cool. I hope Cloak and Dagger ends up looking this good. And it gives me a little bit of hope that maybe New Warriors won't be awful. Because Inhumans is... I watched the second episode.
It's poop.
I watched the second episode just to see. And yeah, Scott Buck should not be allowed to touch comic stuff. Just get him out of there. Fire him.
Did you guys look at The Gifted? Has that started yet?
It did start.
Yeah. First episode is on Hulu. I watched it last night. It's actually better than I thought it was going to be.
Do we have a release date for Runaways?
It is coming out November 21st, 2017.
It's on Hulu, right?
Yeah, on Hulu. So we have Runaways is coming, Punisher's coming. We got Thor this year. Like, it's the end of the year, and there's still a lot of comic book stuff that's coming out.
You might see Punisher get delayed.
I was gonna say Punisher.
I don't think they're going to do that.
They purposely didn't show anything Punisher at New York Comic Con right now.
No,
you might see Punisher get delayed.
Maybe. It's possible. But yeah, I got to give that to Marvel. That is reading the room. As DC goes and keeps continually shooting themselves in the foot with the decisions they make in their expanded universe, I guess is what they call it. Marvel read the room and went, we don't need to do a Punisher panel days after the biggest shooting in American history. Like, we'll pull that and just, not even try to make a big stink out of it. So I think that was smart. I think that was a good move on Marvel's part.
They also pulled, they were doing, I guess, like replicas of like grenades and stuff like that, and they pulled those too.
Yeah, which if you're promoting the Punisher, it's going to be something that's not, kid friendly. It's not going to be rainbows and kitties. Like, it's going to be vicious, mean shit, which works for the Punisher. But yeah, I think they did a good job reading the attitude of the social situation that would be happening at New York Comic Con and realizing that wouldn't help. That's the type of stuff that would make people, probably a little pissy. Like, it would make people angry.
Just a little bit, and with due reason.
Oh, yeah.
It's about to storm. Sorry, my room just got super dark all of a sudden. Anyone who's watching live.
Shouldn't have closed those blinds now, should you?
Chris went into his cave.
Well, this is my cave, basically.
I'm sure. I'm about 20% sure that he never leaves that room.
I'm only in this room to podcast and do laundry, so I leave it all
Once
the time.
again, he's never in there, or he's never leaving. 20% sure.
All my podcasts are over 2 days, and they're right back to back anymore, so it's easy now.
20%, buddy. 20%.
Yeah, well, 20% is not that huge number. I can live with it.
You said it was a good size number.
Psh. I got nothing. I really got nothing. Hey, Naki, what do you got for us?
I have different trailer news. Yay!
Ooh.
Oh, the one I was going to talk about. Naki stole it.
I did.
More trailers.
Snaked it.
Fuck yes. I'm so excited.
So the trailer that Anthony and I are super excited for, because we never hid how much we absolutely adored the first movie, is for Pacific Rim Uprising. I would give the same thing because I got to sneeze really bad. Oh my god.
Yay, Pacific.
Giant monsters, giant robots. Fuck yes. And apparently much more giant monsters, if the trailer's to be believed. Because apparently there's a uber special super duper gigantico motherfucker at the end.
I was going to say even bigger monsters.
Yep. Well, it looks like in the trailer that some of the Jaegers are fighting each other. So I'm wondering if that's countries. I'm wondering if that's countries fighting, or if that's like the monsters taking over them and making them fight each other.
Civil War. It worked for Marvel, so they're taking it.
Yeah.
I mean, it is Guillermo del Toro too, but I was really excited to see John Boyega hop in the Jaeger suit too. And Rinko from the first movie will be back in it too, as well as Charlie Day and oh god, what's his name? The guy
Ron
with the
Perlman?
limp, whose name I cannot remember
Idris Elba?
from the first one. No.
No.
Idris Elba dies in
Ron
the first
That's what
one.
I thought, but I'm confused.
He was in the first movie. He's the really smart math guy who fights with Charlie Day's character.
He's the other scientist that isn't a kaiju fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Boyega is Idris Elba's kid, right?
Yep. And this takes place 10 years after, because I wasn't sure if they were going to making a prequel or a sequel, because all they said was he was replacing Idris Elba. And I was like, well, we can't. But this takes place 10 years after the first movie.
The Battle of
And,
the Breach.
Right. So this should be really interesting. I'm excited. I loved the first movie so very much. It
Oh,
was
hell
monsters
yeah.
versus robots.
I was
was
ambivalent on it, but I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
It's the best live action anime there ever was.
And
Actually,
it does
the
look like,
mannerisms.
it looks like they addressed one of the things that some people seem to not like about the first one, was that almost all the fights took place in the dark, which I thought it was fucking spectacular. The CGI of like wet monsters and giant chrome robots fighting through like Tokyo at night with the neon bouncing off. I thought it was impressive. But in the trailer, it looks like all the fights in this movie take place in bright ass daylight. So no one will have the complaint that it's dark during the fights anymore.
Low Life Otaku says Final Wars was better. I haven't seen that one. I should put that on my list.
Like Godzilla?
Final Wars?
Like Godzilla Final Wars? Is that what I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
Not sure. But we finally saw Shin Godzilla. That movie was fucking good.
So, did he get kicked in the shin?
Heyo.
That
No, I'm
shit
not
hurts.
joking.
That shit hurts.
Why is it called Shin Godzilla? I can't remember.
Because he's reborn.
Is that
I
what
think-
Shin means?
I think Shin means
Essentially.
something different.
And I got it right, Godzilla. Isn't that the one with Don Fry in it? Final Wars?
Oh,
You know, the
Never saw
MMA
that.
guy who fights in Japan and always wears his American flag boxers or trunks.
aw, how adorable.
I have no idea.
There's an amazing fight with him, and I cannot remember the other guy. But the fight starts out, and they blow for blow, just punching in the face over and over. It's like, holy, what is going on? They won't stop punching each other in the face. There's no one blocking.
What does that have to do with Godzilla?
Because he's in the Godzilla movie. Don Fry. He looks like Tom Selleck, but a beefier Tom Selleck.
Oh, I thought you were meaning that scene that you were just talking about took place in the Godzilla movie. Like, what does that have to do with Godzilla? Is punching each other in the face?
It did in the version that Willie watched.
I mean, it's the version that everyone should watch.
Is it now? So,
That's what I
also,
said.
real quick, something to keep in mind with trailers. Star Wars The Last Jedi final trailer comes out tomorrow as we record this. So, October 9th, you can see it. And I guess there was a Justice League trailer that came out this weekend that I have yet to watch.
Let me continue that
Man.
woo for that one, too.
I think it's another preview for another full Justice League trailer is coming out tomorrow to try to battle Last Jedi.
Yeah, good luck. Star Wars
Right? Like,
trans movie.
They're
why
allowed
would
to
you
try.
put that?
They'll fail, but they're allowed to try.
It's just stupid. DC, I think you're just stupid.
Heyo. I was going to
You know
say
the awesome thing about comics about how they're all connected and the characters all live in the same universe? Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah,
that's
really
DC
weird.
thinking. They're so dumb.
I mean, let them keep doing it.
I mean, it's just mind blowing to me, on how all of these characters we grew up with look like such shit.
I just had an epiphany.
Did it
What
hurt?
if, right in the middle of the Justice League movie, just like when everything's starting to go bad and wrong, like we need some extra help. Superman's also back, and of course he's going to come back. Fucking who cares? But then all of a sudden you see something streak through the sky towards him, a glimmering green light of hope. It's fucking Ryan Reynolds.
That will never happen. I'm pretty sure it's in all of his Deadpool contracts that he never has to be Green Lantern again. I think that's in the contract.
I might actually watch that movie though, mostly
you,
because
thank
I
you.
want him to kick everybody's ass and be
Oh.
like, "Y'all are stupid."
We might get a Green Lantern. There's a possibility there could be a Green Lantern there because I know the Green Lanterns are mentioned in that movie.
Yeah, there's
But
no lanterns.
The chance that it'll be Ryan Reynolds is about 0, 1%. There's always a chance. I say you have a 1% chance of Ryan Reynolds showing up in a green suit.
I think he's a little
mean,
busy playing Deadpool right now.
I think it's real
mean-
fucking slim.
Don't worry, Ryan. I have your poster on the back of my door. We will never forget.
I got 2 gigantic ones right behind me.
I'll never forget the bad writing on that movie. That's what I won't forget.
So
Yeah,
just
it looked
keep
like
that in
a Ryan
mind.
too.
We got more trailers coming out for that stuff, folks. And we are wrapping News of the Week up a little quick this week. It's because we have a game for you guys. Before we get to that, I do like to remind folks that we are, in fact, part of a network of shows that you can find over at GonnaGeek.com. And each week we try to highlight one specific show on the network and tell you all about it, maybe entice you into checking it out. So I got to ask, Willie, what show are we talking about this week?
This week, we are talking about Starling Tribune, Legends of Tomorrow, Doom World. The Starling Tribune reporters Stargate pioneer Chris and Michelle discuss the Legends of Tomorrow's second season 16th episode, Doom World. The trio discuss how this episode is actually the DC Marvel TV crossover we've always wanted. How Olicity haters will love this episode and why they would all love some of Nate's mom's sandwiches. That's not a euphemism, is it?
It is not.
Back to you, Chris.
Why, thank you, Willie. So you can check out the Starling Tribune and a ton of other shows over at GonnaGeek.com. The network is always growing, always evolving. And if you have a geeky podcast looking for a network home, we're always looking for new additions. So just swing by and click the submit button and we'll get your info and we'll get back in touch with you. But we are going to wrap up the network promo stuff. We're here for some fun stuff. You know what game we haven't played for a while? Anyone have any ideas?
Creepy cosplay.
Ooh.
No, even what was our Thunderdome one?
That was the Rumble
battle
Pit,
one.
wasn't it?
Yeah, Rumble Pit. We haven't played
Oh,
Rumble
yeah.
Pit.
We
in a
haven't
long
played
time.
that in like 100+ episodes.
I haven't even played
don't
it.
think we've played that since I've been here.
Yeah, we did kind of phase it out. We could bring it back at some point in time, but no, we have another game we're going to play for you. And guys, here's a hint for what it is. Or
Weird porn movies.
okay, weird porn movies. We'll go with
Yep.
that.
Weird porn movies it is.
So for those that haven't been
Well, I
paying
saw
attention,
one last night.
I'm sure you did. Over the last year and a half or so, we've been playing a little game called Porn or Pony. And what that game is we found out that My Little Pony names and porn star names are awful similar. So the game is, we're going to read off some names, and the folks here, both watching live and actually on the show today, will have to determine whether the name I read out for them is a porn star or a pony. Now, like I said, we've done 3 rounds of this already. Here is the current standings for the ATGN Porn or Pony Championship. In first place with 26 out of a max 30 points, Naki. Right behind Naki with
I'm so
25 out of 30 points, Anthony Bachman. And then in third place, our very own Willie D. Nelson with 18 out of a possible 30 points.
I'm proud to be in last place.
I figured your
Right.
knowledge of porn videos would help you out here.
Like I care about their names.
All right, my bad. My bad.
Except for Evan Stone. That motherfucker is hilarious.
He's so okay. So every time he pops up in a porn movie, I'm like, and now I can't watch this as a porn, but I will laugh with you, sir. I will laugh with you.
It is so funny.
So,
He got the weirdest face. He has such a weird face.
wasn't he in the Pirates porn?
Wait,
He was.
Yeah.
You mean this
Oh,
movie right
Jesus.
here?
You have the Pirates porn?
Yes.
I do too. I have the sequel too.
My girlfriend
Holy shit.
convinced me to pay the full $60
Wait.
it costs to get the movie.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I didn't
You
pay
paid
that.
full. You didn't just buy porn. You paid full price for hard copy porn.
Not only does it
What
comes
the
with
fuck?
3 discs. The
3
DVD
discs.
version, the special
Wow.
features disc, which I don't think I've ever even put in, and then the HD DVD version, which I'm happy that format won out the format wars. Thank you.
Oh,
That's-
wait.
That was got what
Uh,
Jesse Jane in it.
Yeah.
Some
let me
chick
read
in
it.
that one.
Jesse
Jesse Jane's
Jane,
in that, yeah.
Carmen Luvana, Janine, Tegan Presley, Devon, Austin Moore, Austin spelled with a Y instead of an I, Genevieve, why are these all these J names? But what I love about it is at the very
To
beginning,
remind you of China.
at the very beginning, this person, I guess the director and producer, his name's in it so many times at the beginning. June, Joone, whoever the fuck that is.
I think actually my ex took my copies of it, but I had both. I have both of them.
Yeah, that's a lot of titties on the back. Yeah, there we go. This front has nothing except for cleavage.
Sailor Poland asks
I
if those
thought
are
he had
real
just
names.
flipped the box around. I thought we were going to get in trouble.
I mean, I could. Oh my! Yeah, I can't even pull. Yeah, there. I can show this part of it. I don't think I can open it.
Don't
Oh, yeah.
show any more of that box art on here.
There is a rated R version of it too that takes the porn out in case you are actually watching for story.
Yeah, it's all for the plot that we watched that, I swear.
Why the
Yes.
hell
The
would anybody
plot-
do that?
I mean, does it just make it softcore, or is it just completely cut it out?
No, they just completely cut it out because it was on like family videos shelves, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And so I rented it just because I was super curious. What is the rated R version? And like you get titties, but that's it. Like there's
Yeah, it's
nothing
not softcore.
else.
Well, I guess not softcore.
No,
fucking, but-
no, because I mean you get titties in Blade Runner, so like it is what it is. But I'm just saying, like it completely removed the porn from it, and I was just like, people don't watch this for plot. I know that
I
you
mean,
sunk like $3 billion.
do.
Yes, Willie is a big aficionado of the plot of porn movies. He fast
When-
forwards through the porn to get back to the plot.
I mean, when Evan Stone comes to, I am the greatest pirate hunter in the world.
He is.
You are. You are. Get that dick in my mouth.
And then the twins have sex with him, and it totally makes sense.
No, but he only has sex with the one girl in that scene, which is a little weird. I'm always like, when are you gonna fuck the other girl?
Well,
No, the other,
so-
the other girl just gets to watch.
So what I'm hearing here is that Willie should be better at this game because of his pirates porn knowledge, because there's a bajillion different porn stars in there. I'm sure.
I think the problem is every time he hears a porn name, part of his brain shuts off, and that's why he does so bad at this.
He's only got enough
if you
blood to power one at a time.
I mean, if you say any name that's on the front of here, I think I'm gonna cheat a little bit.
All right, you need all the help you can get on that. So, guys, we're gonna do round 4 of the Porn or Pony challenge. It is the second to last round. There's only enough here for 5 rounds. Naki, we're depending on you to continue to carry your crown, so no pressure.
I will do my best, guys. I'm super proud to wear this crown.
Super proud.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be the comeback king, spelled C-U-M.
Apparently, there's breaking news about The Walking Dead, if anybody cares.
The crossover with Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah, the shows will cross over.
Yeah, dumb. Steven called it years ago.
I kind of figured it was going to happen at some point.
Let's get back to porn, guys. Let's get back to porn.
Never heard that
Yay,
before.
porn for everybody.
So the first name I have for you guys is Cheery Lee. Is that a porn star or a pony? I can spell it out for you if you want. Cheery Lee.
Cheery, spell the first word for you. Are you saying cheery?
All right, one sec. I lost my spot. Cheereelee. Cheery Lee. Cheery Lee. Is that a pony or a porn star? And Bachman, kick us off.
Porn star.
Porn star, he says. Willie, is Cheerilee a porn star or a pony?
Well, I don't see it on the front of this DVD case, but I'm going to let you know right here, right now, that name can only come from like a blonde-haired, big-titted girl from Alabama who has stars in her eyes. Porn star.
So he says porn star, and Naki, wrap us up here. Is Cheerilee a porn star or a pony?
I'm actually going to go against the grain here. I'm going to say it's a pony.
You're going to say it's a pony. So, guys, the verdict on this one is... Listen to Naki. Bitches. It is a
wow.
So what you heard from me is... So what you heard from me is that horse has some big-ass titties and blonde hair.
Oh, gross. No, I think it's from the new series, too. I don't think it's from the old series. I vaguely remember the name from my nieces watching it, which I do watch with them, and it is actually really adorable. But yeah, anyways. Oh, look, Sailor Poland's got my back. She's a school teacher in Ponyville. There you go.
A slutty school teacher. She can say nay all she wants.
God damn it, Willie. Why'd you have to take it to even creepier?
Because that's what he does.
That's kind of the whole point of this game, isn't it?
So I broke my spreadsheet right now, so I'm going to have to hand score until I can get this fixed. Sorry, guys. So the next one I have for you guys...
Oh, Low Life Otaku got it right, by the way.
Low Life Otaku, congrats. I remember Low Life.
He continues to hate this game.
Because him and I think, are tied right now.
I think you very well could be. So the next one I have for you, Naki, you won. You get to go first. Is Chelsea Blue, or Chelsea Blue, rather, a porn star or a pony?
Can you please spell it?
All right, it is 2 words. Chelsea is Chelseea, and then space blue, like the color spelling.
Okay. I'm going to say that's a porn star.
You're going to say that's a porn star? All right. Willie, is Chelsea Blue a porn star or a pony?
What would the horses use the name Chelsea? You know what? I'm going to say it's a pony because of that blue hair. Let's go blue hair.
Pony. And Anthony Bachman, is Chelsea Blue a porn star or a pony?
Porn star.
You say porn star. And guys, the correct answer is... That's right. Naki here with 2 points this time around.
Low Life Otaku also got it right.
Willie still has no points this round.
I'm A-okay with that. But my one question for Miss Blue is, does the carpet match the drapes?
Oh, dear.
I mean, to dye your pubes blue is actually really impressive to match the carpets to the drapes. What's more
impressive is I can name 2 porn stars that have done it.
Yeah.
What's even more impressive is to see porn stars who actually have pubes.
Depends on how old the porn is you're watching.
Oh yeah.
There was a guy who because when I was younger, when I had purple hair, I know that this is hard to discern because I constantly keep changing the color of my hair. But the one time when I was like 18 and I had purple hair, a guy asked me if I have carpet or if the carpet matched the drapes. I'm like, hardwood floors are easier to keep, and I just shocked him into silence.
So, guys, I have
was
another
great.
name up for you here, and we're going to let Willie start us off on this. Willie, is Paradise a porn star or a pony? Paradise.
Now, I got to ask, how is that ice spelled?
Just like the
Is it
traditional
spelled
spelling. Paradise. Paradise.
Man, if it was misspelled, that might have been a clear cutoff. Paradise. You know what? Let's keep on with the pony train.
He's going to say pony. Naki,
Choo-choo.
is Paradise a porn star or a pony?
I want to say she was one from the old series that I watched as a kid. I'm going to say pony.
Naki says pony. And Anthony, Paradise, is that a porn star or a pony?
I'll try pony too.
He's going to go with pony. Well, guys, good news. Paradise is a pony.
And Low Life Otaku also got that right. Welcome to the party, Low Life Otaku.
Welcome aboard. So, next name I have for you guys, Savannah. Is Savannah a porn star or a pony? And Naki, we're going to throw it to you first as the leader in the clubhouse. Savannah. This one's tough.
I'm gonna say porn star.
You're going to say porn star? Willie Nelson, is Savannah a porn star or a pony?
It's a city in Georgia. Thank you.
Hey-oh! All right.
Thank you. And good night.
Let's just go with porn.
He's going to go with porn. And Anthony Bachman, is Savannah a porn star or a pony?
Yeah, that's a porn star.
Porn star. Well, guys, the correct answer is porn star.
Woo!
You guys are doing pretty good this time around.
Low Life Otaku also says porn star.
Wow. He's doing
Yeah,
good this round.
I think there is a pony named Savannah, but that's not her full name. Like, it's Savannah something else.
Savannah
Jones. Because that's what I was trying to think of. Is I was like, Naki,
you're 4 for 4 this round so far.
Oh God, I'm not proud.
I think
Yeah, which has extended her lead by 2 points.
I know.
Or she's up by 2 instead of up by 1 now.
Yep, that is the case right now. So the next one I have for you guys, Aurora Snow. Is Aurora Snow a porn star or a pony? And Willie, we're going to go with you first. Aurora Snow.
Aurora Snow. Oh my God. You know what? Just because she loves to do snowballs, I'm going to say porn star.
Porn star, he says. Naki, Aurora Snow. Porn star or pony?
Specializes in snowballs. She has that market locked down.
I actually used to watch her because I thought she was adorable. So I'm going porn star.
Porn star. And Anthony, is Aurora Star a porn star or a pony?
Porn star.
Well, guys, I have good news for you. Everyone's right this time around.
She retired not too long ago.
And as Low Life Otaku put it, there are no winners in this game.
Oh, there's a winner, and it's me because I'm incredibly entertained right now.
Well, as long as Chris is entertained.
She is adorable.
We have 5
She's
more to
adorable,
go.
right?
Let's-
She is an adorable porn star.
Oh, I like the way she's looking at me there. Wink. Let me send that winky emoticon to her.
Winky face.
So, Naki, why don't you kick us off on this next one? Fluttershy. Is Fluttershy a pony or a porn star?
Oh, she is a pony.
She's a pony, you say. Anthony, is Fluttershy a pony or a porn star?
Pony.
Pony. And Willie, wrap us up. Fluttershy, porn or pony?
God, how do I know this is a fucking pony? Oh, yeah, because of the Brony movies. I saw both of those damn documentaries. Yeah, it's a pony.
You guys are all correct. It is, in fact, a pony.
She's one of the main 4 or 5 in the new series. So
This just in. Apparently, Aurora Snow has a new thing where she reviews movies. So that's the
I'm
thing.
sorry, what? What? Now
Regular
I need-
movies or porn
Regular
movies?
movies. The one I was like wondering, like, why is she holding up this Blu-ray case? And apparently it's Inherent Vice. She does a review of that. It's one where and TV shows. Mad Men. Was that airplane movie from Pixar? It's called Planes or something.
Oh
The
man.
better title: Live, Die, Repeat.
Oh,
Maleficent. Wonder Woman. So yeah, it's recent.
Lots of porn stars like to use their celebrity to try to turn it into a different job.
It's true. 3 more to go here, and I'm going to let Anthony start us off. Is India Summer a porn star or a pony? India Summer.
Both. India Summer.
India Summer.
I'm gonna go pony.
He's going to go pony. Naki, is India Summer a porn star or a pony?
I'm thinking you're going. I'm going porn star.
You're going porn star, and Willie, wrap us up here. India Summer, porn or pony?
India Summer, India Summer, India Summer. All right. Let me use my intuition. Does that do anything for you? Porn star.
Really?
No, it's Willie, but yes, porn star.
I love this.
And Low Life Otaku agreed. He said prawn, so I think I might be the only one wrong this
So,
time.
guys, India Summer is, in fact, porn star.
Damn it.
Porn star. Naki, you are undefeated so far in this round
Hey.
with 2 to go.
I'm gonna.
She
This
is
not
also
a proud.
adorable.
I'm never gonna catch her.
You're probably
so
not.
proud.
You're probably
So not proud. Anthony, why are you trying to beat me?
Because I still want to win. I'm competitive. I don't give a fuck what the game is. I just want to win.
So, Willie, I'm going to let you go first on our penultimate selection here. I have to ask you whether Crystal Knight is a porn star or a pony. Crystal Knight. It's 2 words.
I'm gonna say she's probably gonna be a badass pony.
You're saying pony? Anthony Bachman, is Crystal Knight a porn star or a pony?
Oh, shit, I should ask the spelling. Fuck.
That's true. How is Crystal spelled?
No, I meant
traditional.
knight.
Traditional spelling.
I meant knight.
Traditional.
How's that spelled?
As in like a knight of the round table.
Oh, so like a knight in shining armor.
Yes.
So
Okay, I'm-
Knighght.
my answer.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go pony then.
You're going to go pony. Naki, is Crystal Knight a porn star or a pony?
I can't. Okay, so this is terrible.
I
I'm
love how
actually
wrapped up
trying
we get in
to-
this game. I love it.
To think, because the Crystal Knights are part of the guard in the series, but I can't remember if any of their actual names is Crystal Knight. Shit. Shit. I'm gonna go pony.
You're going to go pony? Well, guys, the correct answer for Crystal Knight is, in fact,
Damn it!
porn star.
Wow,
What
Low
did
Life
you
Otaku is the only one that got it right.
I did
Damn
too.
it!
Oh, wait, you did say pony. Oh, that's right. You said
Wait,
pony.
did I say? No, I said
No,
pony.
you
I did
said
say
pony.
pony.
No, you said
Shit.
pony.
You
Yeah,
said
that's right. I did
pony.
say pony. Sorry, I'm getting confused by the for knights.
I've
long
abandoned Low Life
nights.
Otaku.
See, if
Sorry,
it was
buddy.
if it was NIGHT, I would have thought it was porn, but because it was a K, I figured
Yeah.
it was a pony.
Yeah, I forgot. I thought it was I mean a good fighter horse.
So, guys,
See, I thought.
go ahead.
See, no, I was thinking too much. I was like, the series has the Crystal Knights, but oh fuck! I should have gone with my gut and went with porn.
Indeed, you should have. We have
God.
one last entry for this round of porn or pony. Are you guys ready?
No,
Yeah.
Well, you got no choice. Anthony, I'm
we're gonna
gonna
do it anyways.
Anthony, I'm going to let you go first here. Is Junebug a pony or a porn star? Junebug.
It's not
Pony.
on the damn DVD case.
You say pony?
Pony.
Willie, Junebug, porn or pony?
It's not on my DVD case. I don't know. I'm gonna say Junebug.
Quit cheating, Willie.
It's right here. I mean, I can show you the back of the cover, but I think this might blur it out. I'm going to say pony, probably.
You're going to say pony. And Naki,
Probably.
finish
Pony,
us
probably.
up here. Is Junebug a porn star or a pony?
Pony.
You say pony. Well, guys, the correct answer for Junebug is, in fact, pony.
Oh, thank God. I thought it was Mama June who went to porn. Oh, God, thank God.
Ew, what? Why? Why would you think that, Willie?
Hey,
God
Willie,
damn.
just for saying those words and trying to put that thought in people's heads, fuck you. Just fuck you. That's why.
Low Life Otaku also got it correct as a goddamn pony.
So the only person that got all of them right this round was Low Life Otaku.
Yep. I think Low Life
You should be
Otaku is beating me
ashamed.
now.
Should be ashamed.
I think he's actually winning the game.
Yeah, I think he's beating me right now.
Yeah, I think so. So, guys, here is the final scores at the end of round 4 with one more round to go. In last place with 24 points, probably our real winner, is Willie Nelson because he's only known a little over half.
Thank you. I just want to say this game is brought to you by Mr. Hand, or is it Hands? I don't remember. Look it up. Google that, everybody.
In second place with
Save
a
search
score of 31 points out of a max of 40, Anthony Bachman.
Yay!
God damn it, Anthony.
And our leader and champion of Porner Pony through 4 rounds, winning each round, is one
Rating,
with 34
defending,
points.
undisputed.
The undisputed Porner Pony champion of the All Things Good and Nerdy podcast.
I think Low Life Otaku is.
What do you call a female brony?
There's no such thing. There is no such thing. No one is happy doing that.
So,
Sailor Polo got my back. Google Mr. Hands. Is Hands with an S.
at some point, we will do round 5 of the Porner Pony Challenge, probably before the end of this calendar year. So please stay tuned. Barring an epic collapse, I think Naki's going to win this game.
I still think Low Life Otaku is the real winner.
I don't
in
think
this
Low
game.
Life Otaku's gotten a single one wrong, but the problem is I've only been keeping our scores, not the chat room scores.
There are no winners in this game. I'm just going to state that right now, including the person coming up with these names. Thank you, Chris.
Hey,
I don't
just
think
had to
he's
go
coming up
online.
with these names.
Low Life Otaku's like, no, I'm not. Fuck you. And we said he's winning.
He doesn't seem to be happy that he's winning.
But why, buddy? But why? You're beating me.
What's wrong, buddy? Well, guys,
Aren't you
look-
so glad you wake up on Sunday mornings and listen to our wacky weekend morning show?
What's with this Pegasister?
I'm
That's
afraid.
the name for female My Little Pony fans.
that could be.
Oh,
Oh,
They're not called female bronies. They're just female My Little Pony fans.
So,
I
guys,
thought
looking
it
at
was
the
lesbian
time,
incest porn.
we do need to start wrapping things up because Naki's got here close to on time today. If you're a longtime listener or viewer of the show, you know we wrap up with a little bit called What I'm Into. It's our chance to share with you guys who are watching or listening at a later date just what kind of geeky and nerdy stuff we've been getting into so that maybe, just maybe, you might want to give it a try also. And I'm going to toss it to Willie first and say, hey, what have you been getting into, Willie Nelson, besides watching pirates porn?
Well, I haven't seen it for... Well, I saw it this year, I guess, with someone. Yeah, so I did do that. It's still ridiculous as ever. Oh, my God. Evan Stone's
Stone,
tied
yeah.
up. He's tied up with the other girl. I forget. I don't even know which one. Jessie Jane, maybe. I don't know which one it is.
probably. That seems like
And then-
everything Jesse Jane's into.
And then one of the other girls is the place is burning down. Says, "I only release you if you fuck me." And
Oh yeah.
he does what he has to do to get out of there, even though he's untied at one point and fucking her, and it's still like, "You're not untying the other girl yet." Come on now. Whatever. It's still a hilarious movie. I definitely recommend the R-rated version.
Oh, Jesus.
Just
They
for
skipped the
hilarious.
whole. They skipped the whole
They
sex
have-
scene.
They have CGI skeletons in it. No, they don't have sex though. But what else? Still playing Final Fantasy IX. Playing the Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta. Next week, I have my work cut out for me starting Tuesday next. When's the 10th? Whenever the 10th is. Oh, it's Tuesday. Oh
Tuesday.
yeah, Tuesday. Yeah. I have my hands tied because I'm gonna have to start remaking the Overwatch characters in WWE 2K18.
Ooh.
So bringing back
Yep,
the
so,
owl.
yeah, bring back the owl. The Overwatch Wrestling League. No copyright because I don't even know how to even start that. But yeah, starting that back up, and Jesus Christ, that took me like 2 months to make everybody. And I am gotta make Doomfist too. Yeah, I get to make Doomfist. Yeah. Other than that, tonight I will be recording an episode for Art House Legends for their Halloween spooky movies. Killer Clowns from Outer
Spooky.
Space.
Oh god, I
One of
hate
my
that
most-
movie.
I fucking love that movie. It's a favorite of mine from childhood.
Yeah, that's
So,
why
yeah,
I hate that movie.
Do watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and that's clown spelled with a K.
And make sure you send tweets to Naki as you're watching it with your live commentary.
No.
And pictures of your
screenshots.
TV. And put like a Five Nights at Freddy's stuff right beside it too. Oh, because those clown faces were animatronics.
They were terrible.
They were so awesome. I will give you a little preview tonight for tonight or whenever it gets released. There's one really creepy scene that's honestly creepy. It's when that one clown is trying to motion to the girl from outside the little fast food place, like, come here. And he has a gigantic mallet behind his back. And she's just coming up to the door. The music's getting creepier and creepier. Finally, her mom says, where the fuck you going? Get back here. I'm sure she dies later on off screen.
Probably.
It's quite possible.
Ugh.
Hey, Naki, what have you been getting into? You been watching Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
No, but I've been watching a shit ton of other movies.
What have you been watching?
I finally saw the original Blade Runner, which we talked about a little bit in the pre-show. Oh, God. God, which one are you? Willie, stop that.
Which one are you? I should also say I own the Blu-ray and the DVD copy.
So I saw the Blade Runner. Harrison Ford is Blade Runner, the director's cut, the original cut of the futuristic God damn it, Willie. Of the futuristic adventure. I don't know which one this is because apparently, as I've been told during the pre-show, there's like 6 different versions of it. This is from, I don't know if 1991 is when it originally came out, but this is from, I don't know. In any case,
6?
I don't know, but this says this new version of Deckard's voiceover omits Deckard's voiceover narration, develops in slightly greater detail the romance between Deckard and Rachel, which I didn't feel any romance. I just thought he kind of raped her, and removes the uplifting finale. So don't know which version that is. Didn't really get into it. It just felt super disjointed to me. I wasn't super thrilled about going in to see the sequel. Did go see the sequel last night, along with Kingsman sequel. They're both playing at the drive-in for, and you
Golden
get
Circle.
2 movies for $10 per person. And the sequel to Blade Runner was not bad.
Is it less rapey?
Less rapey.
Okay.
Definitely less rapey. It was a little weird. It definitely had more meat on its bones than the original one. It's a good popcorn flick. The visuals in it are amazing. I actually liked the story a little bit more to this one. The story definitely had more meat on its bones. And then Kingsman sequel was just kind of meh. It didn't pop. It was very good I didn't feel like I wasted my money, but I didn't feel like I needed to see it either. And then today I said this earlier, I'm seeing Chasing the Dragon, starring Donnie Yen and Andy Lau, who are 2 of my favorites. And then I start a new gig on Monday, so I will be meal prepping and doing all that fun stuff. And boyfriend and I celebrated our 4-year anniversary, and we did that by going to the double feature drive-in and going to the Botanic Gardens. I also saw Eddie Izzard on Friday, who is amazing in person. It's my second time seeing him. He's doing a book tour, and he's just doing intimate nights, is what he's calling it, with Eddie Izzard. So I think there's only 400 people in the audience, and he talked excerpts out of his book. He took questions from the audience. It was a really, really interesting show, and he is a very interesting man. Being born in Yemen and then moving to Northern Ireland, then Wales, and and being in boarding school and all that stuff. Like there's so much to that man's life. And he's absolutely one of my favorites. I'm super excited to follow his politics as he's starting to run for his own party, for the party and his country. And I've got like 9 million other things, but I know that everybody else has to talk to, so I'm gonna go now. Bye.
So I'll go next. My stuff's pretty short, actually. I've been playing Golf Story on my Nintendo Switch a crap ton because it is really fun. I'm super tempted to pick up Stardew Valley on there because I've always been saying if I'm going to play it, I want to play it on a console I can pick up and take with me wherever I go versus playing it on PC or Xbox or something like that.
Nice.
So I will probably pick that up at some point, but I have to finish playing Golf Story. And honestly, I've got too many games coming out anyways, because South Park's Fractured But Whole comes out in like a week, and then Mario Odyssey comes out at the end of the month, and then there's a crap load of stuff coming out. So Stardew Valley may be my Christmas gift to myself when I take my Christmas vacation and do nothing besides play video games and clean my house.
I
also
still haven't played Stardew Valley. I'm scared to start it.
That's what I'm afraid of too, is I don't
Pretty
know what
much
it'll do.
Harvest Moon, right?
Yeah, it's equivalent to that, is what people have said. Let's see what else. I also finished watching and getting caught up with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was very good. I kind of wish I hadn't fallen off halfway through Season 3 when I got bored and then ran out of time. I really enjoyed going through and doing that watch of what I hadn't seen, and I'm very curious to see where they go with Season 5, and they did say that it's starting on like December 1st or something like that, I think is the first episode of Season 5, immediately after they finish running the crap that is the Inhumans.
Yep.
And, well, Thor will have played at that point, too.
That's true. I was more talking about TV, though.
Well,
they
it could
take
cut
their
in
time slot.
because the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. are in space, so there could be crossover with Thor. It's possible.
Oh, yes. When is that starting up again? I forgot all about it.
December
You
1,
just
I
said
think.
December 1st.
He
think-
just
Oh
said.
my god, my memory is really bad.
Apparently, his short-term
amazingly
memory
bad.
doesn't last 13 seconds. Wow.
He's a
Goldfish has
goldfish.
better-
Willie's actually a goldfish.
Willie's a
Goldfish has better
goldfish.
memory. Blah blah, bitches.
And I guess that's pretty much going to wrap it up for me. I had to be an adult Friday afternoon and get home from work and do a bunch of yard work outside and redo my flower beds and clean up stuff in there. So that was fun, I guess.
I want a picture
I don't
of you
know.
doing your flower bed.
No.
That'd probably be hilarious.
I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt and garden gloves so that my hands didn't get all torn to shreds and had trip
Mr.
glimmers.
Sexy himself.
I did not have a floppy brimmed garden hat. I'm sorry, Willie.
Oh,
Don't worry, I will send you one. I have several.
All right.
That's
If Naki
over the-
sends one, I will wear it to do a show. How about that?
Naki, make this happen.
Nothing?
Naki,
I mean,
Naki.
what color do you want? I've got blue, I've got red, I've got yellow, I've got
Do you
a
have a
straw
blurple?
one.
Do you have a
I
blurple?
don't have a purple one.
I think
blurple.
blue would be the way I would have to go on that one, I think.
You want a blue one? Okay.
I think I'll go blue.
Okay.
But that's what I've been getting into. Hey, Anthony, what have you been getting into?
I have been drawing. It's Inktober, so I got all caught up. I had 2 nights where I had migraines and couldn't finish anything. So I've been doing 2-a-days on a couple of days, but I got all caught up again. So I'm up to today. So I've done 8 so far, I guess. It's been a rough week. I'm tired.
That's fair.
But yeah, I'm keeping up on those, and I've finished almost all of the layouts and the sketches for the Jedi Master level of the Kickstarter sketch covers. So other than drawing the covers for the Sith Lords for the colored ones, they've all been sketched out. So now it's a question of getting them all inked. So I'm past the halfway point. I have less than half the covers to go. So the Kickstarter is getting fulfilled. The light at the end of the tunnel is getting closer and closer. The other night I was actually up late and trying to wind down and just couldn't sleep. So I actually fired up my PS4 again and played some more Darksiders Part 2, the Definitive Edition, playing as Death, which is still just a fun ass game. Playing basically a Link game where you're one of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. It's just fun. And then I got to finally download the Battle Chasers Night War Kickstarter. Finally came through. It'd been in beta for the last couple of weeks on Steam. I'd gone on just to try it once, just to give it a look, and it looked really good, but I didn't want to spend a lot of time playing on it, and I wasn't really up for beta testing because I didn't have any time. But I got it downloaded to the PS4 this week and went through like the tutorial in the first 20 minutes. So it's a fun game. It's overview map like a Final Fantasy type game, and then side to side fights. But you get to play as all the characters from Battle Chasers. So Joe Mad fans will be big fans of it. Like I said, I finished the second episode of Inhumans just to see exactly how awful the worst thing Marvel has done so far is.
Are you going
And,
to keep watching it?
I will, just because I'm actually a huge fan of Anson Mount. Like, that dude's an awesome actor, and I love seeing what he's doing as Black Bolt. There's so much in that show that's disappointing, but I'm finding little things that are interesting enough to keep me watching it, just because also it's Marvel, so I just want to know what the fuck they're doing. And yeah, just seeing what he's doing as a character that can't talk is just funny. But I watched The Gifted. The first episode of that is on Hulu, and that was way better than I thought it was going to be. The way they kind of picked and chose which X-Men cast members they wanted to use is interesting, and having a Strucker that's on the run now from the Sentinel services. So they have this kind of updated version. It's like Homeland Security Plus is the start of the Sentinels. It's the Sentinel Services program. So they're basically Black Ops guys that boss people around and just do whatever the fuck they want because of an addition to the Patriot Act that basically says that mutants don't have rights. And so the fact that it's a guy who has spent his career as a prosecutor prosecuting criminal mutants is now on the run with this family. It's a pretty cool setup. And the special effects that they've used so far are fantastic. They've shown Warpath using his tracking senses to track people down, and the way they do it is pretty cool. The guy that they got, I don't think he's actually named DaCosta, but he's pretty much Sunspot. I don't know if he's supposed to be Sunspot, but he seems like it. His fire powers are pretty cool, and then Blink's portals are just fucking awesome. The way they have her jumping through stuff and making the portals, like the actress, like it actually looks like she's strained, like she doesn't know how to do them quite well yet. Like she just learned how to use her abilities. So yeah, it's a pretty cool setup show. It's kind of like a really well done Heroes is pretty much what it feels like. But yeah, it's definitely worth watching. At least watch the first episode to see if you'd like it. The little robot sentinels they have are fucking creepy as shit. They're like tiny version of the Sentinel robots from the Matrix movies. So like they're these small squid things that they send at people, and they are goddamn terrifying. Like it's so weird that they're so much scarier because they're small, and there's just a bunch of them. Like it's really creepy.
So it's like the one they suck out of his belly button in the Matrix.
Yeah. So yeah, imagine one of those, but about like the size of like a beach ball at the end of its legs. So they're almost like big ass black techno spiders. Like, yeah, you could see like these would creep the fuck out of people just because, much less the fact that they're hunting people down and trying to kill them. And then, yeah, so played some games, watched some shows, keeping on my drawings. And then, I had a good pop week. I was looking around trying to see if any of the stores around here had, any of the New York City exclusives. Our local Target didn't have any, but what they did have was I got my buddy, his kids, Christmas present already because I found on clearance Captain Underpants. So he's going to get a Captain Underpants for Christmas. He'll dig that. And then they had a bunch of their shirts on clearance again. So for $8, I got me a Negan with a little Negan little dude on it. So that one's pretty cool. I always use more t-shirts. And then there was a sale at the Hot Topic. So buy one, get one for $1. So I grabbed Firestorm from the TV show just because he's real cool looking with his head on fire. And then they had one of the preachers that I hadn't grabbed yet. They had Arseface, which, you know, can't beat an Arseface. But the important thing was that they did actually have two of the New York Comic-Con exclusive ones that I did want. And so I was real happy I was able to get some of the ones that, you know, I'm not going to make it to New York Comic-Con. But I got me some Krabopolis Michael. So I got me another Rick and Morty because all the Rick and Morty pops. Yeah, they are out. Some of the stores already have them. Apparently, some of them aren't putting them up till Monday. Our Hot Topic put them out on a Friday, I guess. So yeah, so I got that one and the Grandmaster. They made him a New York Comic-Con exclusive. So yeah, the Jeff Goldblum is awesome.
I don't think they know what this exclusive word means, do they?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what Pop does is everything that's a con exclusive now, they also share the exclusive with one store. So there are Comic-Con exclusives that are you can buy on Amazon, you can get at Walmart, you can get at Hot Topic, you can get at FYE, but they're specific to that store or the convention. So that's how they made it to where, because, you know, lots of people can't go to New York Comic-Con. Not everybody that wants a pop can go there, but they made it to where some of them can be bought, you know, at other stores and stuff. I'm looking to see if our Targets end up getting them as well, because the Target exclusive, they released the Thor Ragnarok Hulk, which for some odd reason they did the first version of it real small, but they have a new Comic-Con exclusive one that's coming out of Target that's a 10-inch Hulk. So it's actually a giant Hulk pop, which that one just looks fucking awesome.
He's a good movie villain.
He is a good movie villain.
Target exclusive pops also coming to FYE.
Maybe. I wouldn't know. We don't have an FYE.
Who goes to malls anymore?
I do to go to Hot
occasionally.
Topic because they have pops. They have pops for clearance.
I'm sorry. How old are you again, Bachman?
39, and I was at Hot Topic yesterday.
Going to Hot Topic. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Now I don't have to feel bad about being a 32-year-old man walking into Hot Topic.
I have zero shame about walking into Hot Topic. Guys.
Right there, bitches.
Oh,
Right there.
It's more of
Oh
go
my
back
God.
about 10 years ago to what Hot Topic was, and if you think of it that
Oh,
way,
yeah.
and you're like, I'm going to Hot Topic, everyone's like, what's wrong?
I got
with
me
you?
some hot cash for the next Funko Pop sale.
Oh dear. All right, guys. So
I need to breathe.
So Willie needs to breathe. We're going to start wrapping things up. A friendly reminder, we stream live every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central over on Geeks.live and all of the various distribution points on the internet that we send stuff to. I don't know what else is live today on Sunday because I know Starling Tribune is off. I think Pop Xcast is off. And I think Legends of S.H.I.E.L.D. is off. So I think we are the only show on Sunday. It's like a flip back to the old days.
Oh,
It's ours again.
One, he doesn't know because our show's the only one that matters. Two, I do have something else to add. I almost forgot. I was playing a shit ton of Fortnite, the free game, completely free, the Battle Royale part, where you send 100 people. Did get my umbrella in duos. The only way to do that is be the team that wins. It's the only way to get it. And I can say me and my partner won without killing a single person. Because they started building a stairway up to a gigantic platform.
You just
And
shot
so
the
we're
stairway
like-
out.
Yeah, we just said, let's just shoot this little part of the stairwell. And then the rest of it just started crumbling down. They fell to their death.
Yep.
So we didn't get the kill at all. They just said they killed themselves because they fell.
Yep. I downloaded that. I played like 4 matches. Every match I'd be running, moving forward, and bam, shot in the back of the head. Like I never even shot anybody
Were you playing with the team or by solos?
by myself. No one else was on.
Well, jump in with. Well, you can also hit so it fills in with with random people, so you always have a team with you if you wanted to. Just let me know when you want to do it, and I'll join up with you, buddy. We can do this together.
So if you're listening live and want to play with Willie also, your gamer tag's what, South Porky on there?
No, it's Willie D. Nelson.
Willie D. Nelson. So add him on PlayStation. He'll play Fortnite with you guys.
I'm looking at you, lowlife. I forget what your PSN name is, though, off the top of my head, because once again, my memory is very shitty.
Stargate
He's
Pioneer.
goldfish.
All 30-plus-year-old men going to Hot Topic to buy little dolls.
SP has the best joke.
We can't beat that. We're going to get out of here. You guys have any final thoughts for us as we wrap up? Anything?
Naki's a replicant.
Naki's a replicant.
Obviously.
I
I thought it was
she
just a
silent.
Cylon. But I mean, whatever.
Aren't they the same thing, technically? Like,
Essentially.
Kind of.
I mean, ethically, they're the same thing, right?
And Willie knows about
No.
ethically first. So, guys, we're going to wrap things up, and we will see you all next week. Bye, guys. Yeah, we didn't hit the
Bye.
bump soon enough. So we'll be here for a couple more seconds as we say bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to this brand new episode of the All Things Good and Nerdy podcast. Don't forget, we'll be back next Sunday live at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central over at live.atgnpodcast.com, channel 3 of the Alpha Geek radio app, and over at our network home at gonnageek.com/live. If you have any feedback for the show, please contact us atgnpodcast@gonnageek.com, on our hotline number at 304-806-ATGN, or even better, go to Twitter and send us a message at ATGN Podcast. The music you've heard in this show is produced by Kevin MacLeod and can be found at incompetech.com.